be a little bit of a group discussion or a 10-minute feature presentation, which is why are business owners or customers or clients in a rush? Why are we programmed to be in a rush? Why do we want to go quickly? It seems like our life goes so fast, or when we're younger, it goes slow. When we're older, it's going even faster and faster and faster. And it goes so fast that you get out your door, your alarm clock goes off, you get dressed, you shower, you end up in traffic, and you get into rush hour, and then it's going slow again. Or is it really going slow? And then are you frustrated that it's going so slow that you can't wait to get your appointment or you get to the office? Because some people are getting there because they have to get to a boss. And some people there have to get to a client. But we're always in a rush. And then you hear some wise Yoda, your favorite mentor in the world, says, stop and smell the roses. Or perhaps maybe somebody says to you, I need to have some referrals because my business needs it, and it goes in cycles and cyclical cycles, just like the market goes. And your business is down here, so you can use some referrals so you can get the revenue up like this, and then it goes like this, and it goes like this, just like all the stocks do in the stock market. And they almost seems like some people feel like their marketing strategies are a little bit on the desperate side, because you see people that come onto social media platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn and Alignable, and there's 9 million small business owners on Alignable, and somebody will connect with you on LinkedIn or Alignable, and they'll still be programmed in that instant mode, in that quick mode, and they just want to show up to somebody they've never met before and haven't had a referral before, and then they copy and paste this nugget. Like I had this morning, a guy said, can we please get together? I'll show you the quickest way to get a referral, and I'll give you 10% of whatever it is. And I don't even know who he is from an Adam or Eve or etc. And wouldn't you would you probably don't want to do business with that person if they just give you that snippet of who are you and what do you do and what is your track record? But maybe if that person said that they knew Valerie really well since the 3rd grade, and maybe perhaps they helped one of Sherry's clients, and then I got on the phone and Sherry said, hey, this person, maybe that would have been a little bit more better with credibility. And so there's a lot of businesses out there that are believing that instant referrals mean to put advertisements. Now, I took marketing in school at St. Thomas Aquinas College in Sparkhill, New York, in Rockland County. And I had the same teachers for marketing as my mother did. And then she says I killed them. Now they're both gone in the heavens. But I loved the marketing class just because there were so many aspects of it. And advertising was a small sliver of the pie in marketing. And of course, whoever took marketing knows that they talk about the 4 Ps in marketing. I think price was definitely one of them, though probably the least important, even though, of course, it affects your bottom line by having a good value for your services. Then there was place, and I don't remember what all the other ones are. It's been so long. I know I have a book. I could always look it up, but that's not really the crutch that I wanted to get into today. The big thing is, if you ever look at the recommendation thing on my profile that Sarah left for me, that I typed for her and I get back and forth, I made this little story that says, and you'll hear parts of it that you heard from maybe somewhere, but I said, hey, I'm going to use this. And if you could have a toaster that could pay you twice a month or four times a month, and 4 times a month, you got maybe $2,000 each time, and maybe you got a total of $8,000 a month from instant referrals. Like every month, guaranteed to have $8,000 worth of referrals that come in instantly. Would you want that toaster? You probably want to buy 10 toasters from me right now, and you'll give me your charge card, and I'll put all the numbers up, and you'll be able to get instant referrals. And anybody you know that signs up on Alignable, send them to me, and I'll make sure that they get $8,000 worth of referrals instantly. But then you got to tell them that there's no such thing as that toaster that gives you $8,000 worth of instant referrals. But what I can tell you is that in an instant, you can come to an alignable alliances of Palm Beaches and beyond. Because Rosalind is from New York City and we're all from Florida, and some people come from other states. And you can learn how to craft a better 2-minute presentation, 2-minute introduction nugget, and then come 3 times and do a 10-minute presentation. And then in our meeting, which we still have time because I see it's 8:32, you will do 3 one-to-one meetings where you'll get to meet someone. So maybe it'll divide us into 3, and I'll have to, obviously, whoever gets paired up with Sarah, I'll join into that room so you won't be by yourself twiddling your thumbs. Okay. Every now and then it's okay to, when you're doing a speech, I think Val would agree that you should twiddle your thumbs or do some kind of prop so that people think that you're not just a poster on the wall talking on video, because those people on TV don't sit there in the middle and don't move except for their lips. It's always good to do your speeches where sometimes you move around a little bit in your box. It's nice that you have a stage that's this big, but we don't always get to move to the other side of the stage. Although the people on this side of my screen pay this much attention as the people who are on this side of my, well, I don't know which side of your screen you think you're on, because some of you are there and some of you are here. Okay, I definitely try to keep things entertaining, as you can tell. If anything, with my personality, I like entertaining speeches as one style as well, to keep things lively, but also things that are kind of important for how to get instant referrals. So back to instant referrals. In an instant, craft a 2-minute speech. In an instant, craft a 10-minute speech. But how do you craft a speech? Well, you might want to go to Toastmasters and get some, just jump in and learn and get those fears out of your way. And then you might want to also contact someone like Valerie Hale, and she could fine tune it for a little bit of a fee. But at the same time, she will guide you like a guidance counselor, not a coach. Okay, I think I remember what she said in her earlier speech, so I was paying attention. In an instant, perhaps maybe when you're doing your one-to-ones, you'll try to use your ears just as much as you use your mouth, because sometimes a new person will come into our group and they won't get all the rules about instant referrals, and they'll be going for that $8,000 instant referral, and they'll get a little bit verbose, a lot worse than Ira. Like so verbose that they're going to sell you like a used car salesman. And they're going to tell you every single feature and benefit. And they're going to say, sign here on the dotted line. They're going to say, give me your credit card. And you have no idea who they are. But I'll listen to them for the first time with all my energy and with all my heart. I'll just listen until my ears can't take it anymore. But even if they can't take it anymore, I'll still listen, because they're not going to get the second time around to do that kind of thing to any of us. I don't think you want that kind of person to just get into any kind of group and just sell. Of course, it reminds me, that kind of reminded me of that guy that does Mad Money on CNBC, Kramer, and I just said, sell, bing, bing, buy. But any relation to stocks, I guess, just perks my head up. So back to instantly getting referrals. Of course, it doesn't exist. So there are many instances, a lot of instances, especially the instance of having this come across your screen, to not hog the time. I think that Valerie asked me the other day when she said that I was promoting her so much on LinkedIn and Facebook with her recommendation that I got. She lost the one I originally gave her, and I made a whole new one that was a big paragraph, put it over LinkedIn and Facebook. And then she said, you're doing so much. Aren't you hogging the time on LinkedIn? But here's a new topic that I'll do for another 10-minute presentation, feature presentation, which is, it's okay to actually hog the time when you're tooting somebody else's horn. But if you're tooting your own horn, it could be a little bit nauseum. If I'm going a little bit too far, maybe like I'm testing the waters today, because I'm probably at the 10-minute mark and I want to get in a couple of one-to-ones. So just think about how many instances you can do to get instant referrals that is not instant referrals, where you don't know somebody, where you've developed a relationship, where you've gotten rapport, where you've gotten to know somebody, where you've come more than 3 times to an alliance of the Palm Beaches and beyond. There are over 400 alliances that meet every month. So I should just say that as a disclaimer, that you don't have to only come to the Alliance of the Palm Beaches. I would like it only to be here and build up our group to 100 people. But I also think that 6 to 20 people is a perfect size group where we become referral partners. And that way we could all get instant referrals by having actual referral partners. And that will be my last thought on that topic. I don't have a rhyme for you, but I think that you have a little bit basis of the theme. Let's go into